Hey everyone. So I just saw this epic Twitch clip of that super cool dad. And it immediately sparked something in me where I wanted to talk about mental health. And if you don't know about the clip I'm talking about, the dad gets angry at his dumb little sports game and then smashes his $300 controller, gets all salty about it, and the baby's crying because his dad's, freaking out. And then he tosses the kid to the side on a chair, and then he yells at the kid like right in his face. And with that whole situation, I don't know who the dude is, but he looks somewhat young, probably pretty new to the parenting experience. And I hope he's learned from it, and he doesn't really do that again, because I understand that, like, yeah, I get salty sometimes. I feel like everyone does. There's probably one game for everyone that'll create that reaction where it just you get a little triggered. But I also know that generally when that happens to me, that there's something else going on in my head, and usually it's something that I don't want to talk about. I i don't know, I worry for that kid and that whole situation because I know what it's like. I used to, like, 5 years ago, I lived with an abusive stepfather. And you can do the haha funny haha abusive stepfather meme, but it sucked, dude. It was on a military base, and it 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 sucked every day feeling like I wasn't going home. That uh and I was going home praying that it would go too far and I would have a reason to leave. Uh, he would pin me against walls and scream at me point blank in my face and tell me I was worthless and all these things. I wouldn't, amount to anything. And that sucked because and it's tough with military people because they're, very set in their ways generally and don't care for more creative types, which I guess I would consider myself one. And it sucked being told all that stuff, and I would tell my mom what was happening, and he would somehow get around and play the victim card to her and manipulate her into not believing what I was saying. And from that to this day, I don't like being told what it, uh I don't like being told that I don't know what I'm talking about, or I didn't remember something right. I make a point of remembering things properly now because I I can't feel that way anymore. And it just sucked being in a position where I just felt trapped. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't call Child Protective Services because I didn't want to piss off my mom. I love my mom. I didn't want to do something stupid. This, I just let it happen. And it sucked. And I just want anyone who's in that kind of situation to do something about it. Say something to someone. If your parents don't listen, do something about it. It's not worth it. It it's not worth it. No one deserves to feel the way I did every day going home. It sucked. And it'd make me act up at school or with my girlfriends. I would end up projecting uh, what was going on at home, because you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to be like, I go home to get, like, I go home to an asshole every day and there's nothing I can do about it, and they're just gonna be like, haha, you have an abusive stepdad or whatever, right? It sucks. Say something. It's okay for things not to be okay. And that takes me to my next point. I once had this girlfriend. I won't say her name out of respect for her. She would cut herself and was very depressed, and I was only 14 or something, and that fucked me up, dude. I'm a pretty empathetic person. I pretty much feel for other people without controlling it. I've gotten better at it now because therapy. But with her, I thought I loved this girl, and it sucked when she would do things like that, and it would make me want to hurt myself because I felt I deserved the pain because she was feeling pain. And it sucked, dude. It's a dark place. No one should be there. And I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to end everything. But I didn't. And every day I'm pretty glad I didn't. Because being a human is pretty cool, I'd say. You know, I like to think about how love feels, and that helps me. That helps me go till tomorrow. But anyways, his girlfriend, she once sent me pictures of her cut up wrist and said something along the lines of this is your fault. And that really broke me. I just want everyone to be happy, you know? It's what everyone wants. But it sucks because some of us just can't feel that way. Anyways, she sent me that picture, and I sent it to her dad and told him what she was doing. And he just told me not to tell him how to raise his daughter. And it was hopeless. I didn't know what to do. It sucked, dude. What do you do in a situation like that, you know? But I felt stuck. I remember just being alone in a field looking at my phone at the picture, and just the world was spinning, I guess. But no one deserves to feel that way. Everyone wants to be loved. And everyone wants to be happy. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I struggle with mental health because of all this. I just wanted to make this video to kind of, I guess, spread awareness and just say it's okay. It's okay. If you're not okay, please get some help. Leave a comment down below. I'll reply. Shit sucks sometimes, you know? And sometimes all we need to do is talk about it. And remember that, as you know, dumb as cliches are, tomorrow will always come or whatever. But, they call them cliches because, you know what? I think they're said so often because they're so true, right? Anyways. So yeah, I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about that. And yeah, say it's okay not to be okay. And I love you. Because why not? Anyone can love for no reason. I'll see you guys next time.